Hello everyone, Connor from Project Heroes, and today we are back in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, continuing our Naval Academy scenarios. With our loss in the defeat the semi-dreadnought scenario, I am not even going to take a second attempt at that right now, but I think our next attempt we might just slap some heavy cruisers together with torpedoes and see if that works, but that's gonna be something that I'm gonna save for another day. For now, we are going to move on to what is hopefully an easier scenario for us, at least. Today we're going to be doing Sink the Raiders. Our objective will be to defend our transport ships from 3 dangerous cruisers. So the enemy has 3 heavy cruisers of 2 different designs. We will build a battleship or a heavy cruiser or a light cruiser, and we have $347 million to work with. Our win condition is sink all of the heavy cruisers while keeping all of our transports alive. That's the difficult part, but I have been decent at throwing a big ship at an enemy and keeping them away from transports. So hopefully we can do this, but I don't know exactly what tech we're working with or what the enemy will be working with. But considering that it is potentially building a semi-dreadnought, we are working with some pretty early tech, I feel like. Which I think we are going to build a battleship in this scenario. But I might enhance maneuverability just to offset the fact that we are probably going to... You know what? No. Boost firepower, because rangefinder tech. Rangefinders are awesome. So, we get the semi-dreadnought hull, which will allow us to put some side main gun batteries, but because these are heavy cruisers, I don't feel the need to use a 14-inch. We can. It might be a bit excessive. Okay, well, who am I kidding? It is excessive. So we might stick with 12-inch guns. We are using a Japanese-themed ship, so big guns are good. Alright, side guns. We have 9-inch Mark 3s. We have Mark 3s for everything up to the 13-inch, and then we have Mark 1 14-inch. So this is if we want to really make a big boom. We'll put auxiliary engine 1, steam, multiple expansion steam engine 2, induced spoilers. We don't have semi-oil. Hydraulic steering gear, torpedo 2. Yes. Bring it in. Thank you, sir. I just had the breakfast delivered. Yay. Alright. Continuing on. Let's see here. Citadel 2, Anti-Flood 2, Double Bottom, Reinforced Bulkheads, and Corrupt 2 Armor. I now need to also get things out of the way of my desk. There we go. Alright. Rangefinder. Coincidence 3? Excuse me? Yes. I'm taking a bite out of this sandwich. Alright. Let's, bacon, egg, and cheese bagels are delicious. Anyway, centerline gun. I think 12-inch would be sufficient. Maybe we up that to 14 just if we have the extra tonnage, but 12-inch main. We might use 10-inch as a secondary main battery. If that makes any sense. Can I... You know what? I can fit 12-inch. That is horrifying, but it works. Let's bump up our tonnage. I want this thing to go 20 knots. Hands down, 20 knots. Let's put barbette on there. Enhanced reloading. Electro-hydro turrets. TNT-2, I believe, would be nice. And we'll stick with white powder, because white powder is more accurate. Standard ratio, semi-armor piercing shells, or do we want standard? I think we want standard shells for our AP, just to make sure, but then we'll do capped ballistic for our HE. I'm taking another bite of my sandwich. Alright. So we have the best towers. Funnels. That's right. Need to be able to move. Single big funnel. That will do it. Secondaries. Let's do our casemates first. 3-inch guns will harass the enemy. And we are overweight, so no 3-inch guns. Got it. I just accidentally removed a 12-inch. For the record, I don't think we're putting 14-inch guns on this thing. Shame that, but oh well. With Krupp armor, I think we'll be fine with putting 10-inch on our belt. With a 1-inch deck. 1-inch, 4-inch inner belt, 5-inch, 0.5 inner deck. I'll do a 10-inch barbette with a 12-inch turret and a 1-inch top. 4.5 deck, we'll do 4.5 belt. I mean, we'll do 4-inch. These are heavy cruisers. I don't expect them to do a whole lot. The worst that they will do is shove a torpedo into my side. Which isn't fun, and definitely not ideal, but we'll make it work. We might also slow this thing down to 19 knots. Yeah, that gives us some extra tonnage. What else can we do? Can I fit a 5-inch secondary? There might as well not be a point. I've pretty much used up all of my deck space. Turn down our range. Give ourselves spacious quarters. Right now, we will build 2 battleships. 2 of these should be fine. Can I bump this back up to 20 now that I've done that? No. Got it. Well, actually, if I bump the range down again, now we have the space. Is there anything else we can do? 21 knots? No. Absolutely not. Okay. I figured. Actually, I could probably slap on some extra armor. Can I put 5-inch fore and aft? Not really. Could put 5-inch fore, but that's not really going to do us much. 1-inch, 2-inch super, 12-inch conning. Can I do 3-inch super, 4-inch? There we go, 4-inch superstructure, and I think that's where we should probably leave that. Maybe try and get our forweight offset here a bit better. Come on. A little more. Nope, nope. 0.8, that's not terrible. Alright. Alright. Let's see if we can't use the last bit of our money to boost our crew. Just a little bit, because that way we can still have... Oh. Okay, we can't do that. We've literally used the last bit of money that we can. Yeah, I just realized that. Alright. We will call this the Tokyo class, for this is Japanese, and we will have 2 of these. To defeat 3 heavy cruisers, I think we got this. I mean, Coincidence Rangefinder 3, that's quite the thing on any battleship I've built. Alright, we've got two transports. Enemies over there to the north. Oh, that's bullshit. Please don't ram my battleship. Thank you. Shoot at me instead, you fools. Yeah, they nailed that. They nailed our transport immediately. I think I will break off the Tokyo and send it to directly kind of get into their rear. I want to sandwich these guys together, more or less. I'm also curious to know what these guys have made. Oh, yep, that's a good hit. I think they're about to lose that one. That heavy cruiser ain't doing so hot. Although there is one heavy cruiser that we still can't see. They have 3 of them. There's another one right there that we can't actually see yet. But we'll slowly approach. Oh, there it is. What do you look like? Yeah. Yeah. So you 2 are the same class, and then this one is something different. So they're German. Interesting. That one's screwed. So we'll just target the other 2 now. This is a relatively easy scenario. I'll take a celebratory bite out of my sandwich. There's a torpedo! That was terrifying. Oh, but they took a major... Ow, we just took a major hit. What? Oh, they're using 11-inch gun. I should not be this close. Torpedoes! God, they're really angsty about that right now. Alright. Alright, let's start turning you in towards them. Okay, let's get down to our cruising speed and angle our armor a bit. Because, we took on a lot of water there. Although they have taken quite a few hits, so... Torpedo! Torpedo! We're good. Alright. How fast are they going? They can't be going... Okay. Well, they were going 24 knots, but now they aren't going 24 knots. That's another torpedo. I need to, like, manage this thing, because they're flinging torpedoes at me. They want this one dead. Come on. You guys can hit it again. In other news, though, we actually have been, like, Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts aside, we've been playing a bit of War Thunder recently, a bit of War Thunder, and that a lot more than what we normally do, and that's because Will recently finally gave in to the callings of the Great Snail and downloaded War Thunder. So Will might finally show up in War Thunder videos, and it's actually been a while since he's been. I mean, he was in the Chi-Nu video, if I recall correctly. He showed up like partway through that while we were playing. his excuse was he was bored. But he was that type of person. He played World of Tanks back in the day, and randomly, I guess he just said that he got bored, but he beforehand just refused to play War Thunder. Simply because he heard it was bad, which, you know, in a lot of ways it can be. But, you know, it's entertaining when you can watch somebody else suffer in that game, which is why we do it for YouTube. There are a lot of other games I wish I could be wasting my time playing, I'm gonna be honest. But, it has its moments. So Will recently got War Thunder. I can't remember what was the last thing he was in before that. I think it was... Because I remember we did Space Engineers for a little bit. We did... I think the last time he was in a video was when we played Dark Tide. Yeah, I think he was in one of the Dark Tide videos. I know Cameron's been itching to play that again at some point, so... Or at least as a group. He's been playing that way too much on his own, but honestly, Dark Tide is one of those games where it's like, it's a great game, don't get me wrong. But, it's just repeating the same thing over and over again, so it's like, kind of, well, what's the point? Got some good hits on them. But a game that is coming out soon that I'm extremely excited for and will definitely make a series for is Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks. Comes out on the 6th next month. Oh, there goes the Deutschland. And I think that other heavy cruisers are going to be following suit really soon. We managed to chase them off pretty effectively. Oh god, the game's lagging. Oh, what just happened? What did we do to them? Well, they weren't that damaged when I last looked at them. Oh, yep, some good hits. They might destroy their structure before they actually sink. They keep penning the stern of the ship where it's already flooded. But yeah, no, Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks comes out at the beginning of next month, and I'm extremely excited because I've been waiting so long for that game. Oh, yeah, I think that was a really good hit. They might be done. No, they're stabilizing at like 7-8%. Come on. Come on, they're so close to death. This German cruiser's like, kill me, please. Oh, there it goes. Yep. But Arms Trade Tycoon comes out, and I'm going to buy that shit, and I am going to make a series for it because I absolutely love tank design. I love tanks. There's something satisfying about a steel box on treads. I don't know what it is. Steel box on treads with a big gun that goes boom. But anyways, that is our mission complete. Finally a victory after a series of defeats in these scenarios. But anyways, guys, that's all I'm going to spend time on for this, because I need to get a video uploaded, because it has been a while, and I forgot to grab a thumbnail, so I'll have to do that really quick. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts about playing Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks. Let me know if you guys are excited for that, because I am extremely excited for that. Also, leave a comment if you're excited for Will returning and playing War Thunder with us. Because it's always fun when he's around. I'm going to be honest with you. He and Caleb are the talent in this group. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.